Welcome to iiRcade 67, the final countdown. 67. Unbelievable, John. And this is the grand finale. This is the grand finale for 2020, which has been an absolutely bizarre year. It's been horrible for a lot of people. It's also been exciting. And to me, iiRcade has been a bit of a refreshing respite from all of the craziness, because so many people, so many iiRcadians have had a chance to build the excitement around this and experience this. John, how are you feeling as we head into the final week of week or 10 days here of 2020?
Busy. I feel busy.
Yeah, that sums it up, definitely.
Yeah, there are a lot of things going on, that just to say the least.
Yeah.
Get everything ready. But I'm so glad that we're close. So we'll see how it goes.
Definitely, John. And you've got some important updates for us today. Why don't we jump right into the updates? There have been a lot of questions, of course, from everyone asking about shipping, and John's going to give you the full scoop right now. Thanks, everybody, by the way, for tuning in. Of course, we're very excited to have you on board again, all of the iiRcadians out there, and we've got lots to announce here today, and a couple of surprises as well. But John, I don't want to give anyone a sneak peek or anything. I'll let you take it, John.
Thank you. Let's go through the slides, the usual board meeting stuff, the boring paperwork, etc., and then we'll go into some fun. All right. So this is a season finale, the very last iiRcade Live of the year, and once we're done, we'll enjoy our Christmas break. I'll probably have to work, but everyone have fun for me as well, and then we'll be back early next year. So here goes. So there were two awesome reviews of iiRcade. So thank you so much, big time, to Mr. P Dubs and Mr. Jeff Rainwater. I really enjoyed your videos. I really appreciated it. They're amazing. They're amazing, and you guys described it so much better than I can ever do. So I really appreciated it. Thank you for that. Really enjoyed it. Next slide. Mr. Gunther is starting a iiRcade League, which I think is a fantastic idea. And he's going to be creating trophies and things like that, and he's going to be giving away trophies. I think this is going to be very exciting. Here's a link. And there are already a lot of people who joined. So you can click on this link and join, and let's start the feud, because I'll let you know, I am ready. I am ready, and I've been practicing. So you guys better be afraid. Thank you for that. So I think that's awesome. Let's have a lot of fun together there. There it goes. All right, let's talk about ships. Our first ship. So I put this in, and I was like really out of time working on both fulfillment as well as our live today. So this information is a little outdated, but just to let you know, first of all, my sincere apologies for all the fiasco that's going on. It's been crazy. It's been like issue after issue after issue. So until yesterday, there was the SKU issue. So I heard that all three containers from the first ship came in, which is great news. Now, there was an issue with SKU mismatching, as I let you know using via the posts. Basically, there was a typo in one of the packaging slips from the ship that arrived, and that number is not matching with the SKU number that is on the box. Right, basically saying we didn't get the product that was shipped from Korea, right? And they can potentially raise like suspiciousness and things like that, etc. So it's been a fiasco resolving that issue. I think we got this resolved last night, and then I was told that we're going to be shipping today, and right before the live session started, I've been trying to ping them like to find out the status of what's going on. And right before I started the live session, I got an email from him, our warehouse, saying that there's another fiasco going on because uh, the employees are tested for COVID. They're tested positive for COVID, and it was a long email. I didn't have a chance to read it all yet, so I haven't digested it yet. So as soon as I'm done with as soon as we're done with the live session, I'm gonna read it, and I'll keep you updated on what's happening. Real quick skimming of the email sounded like they may be looking for other employees to work on our fulfillment, but I haven't had a chance to read the email yet. So I'll let you know how that goes. But it seems like um, somebody had COVID, didn't know about it, and it sort of spread in the warehouse. I don't know if it's spreading. Again, I got to read the email, so I shouldn't say anything. So I'll do that. I'll let you know what happens. My sincere apologies for that, but I'll keep you updated as soon as I find out. Okay, that was the first ship. Now, second ship, great news is that it has arrived, and I'm trying to find out now when is the unloading date. So as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. And again, here's a link to track the ship, and this is also in our iiRcade community page in Facebook, so you can use that to access the status. Third ship has left Korea. That's great news. And in fact, it should be arriving here any day. So we'll keep you updated on that. And then lastly, there was a fourth ship that has supposedly also left Korea, but I need to check on more information there. I'll keep you updated. Okay, next slide. We do have pre-order going on right now on our website. And this pre-order is at the retail price. We are unable to offer the Kickstarter pricing anymore, as you guys know. We are offering these at the full retail price, and especially because this is not pre-order, right? And we're thinking about, I mean, we cannot do again anything with Kickstarter pricing, but right, especially right, once we go retail, retailers are going to be offering free shipping, etc. So we said we decided to offer free shipping as a holiday special until December 31st. Just to let you know, everybody, like the Kickstarter pricing is unbeatable, and we are able to offer this shipping price, free shipping, to our pre-orders because they're purchasing at the full retail price and there's room. So we're doing this for two reasons. We're doing it for two reasons. Number one, gaining more users is going to allow us to make it so much easier to get more games. This is right goal that everybody's wanting, right? So that's first goal. Second is more users that we have. Right, for example, games like Bomb Squad, more people will be able to play and everything together too. So we're trying to grow this community, and we're trying to utilize this growth of community to get more games and things like that. And in order to make this happen, we're sacrificing our profits to make this happen. So I've seen a couple of posts. I didn't have too much chance to look at them. My sincere apologies for that. But I know that there's some conversations that were happening about this. But to let you know that we are doing this because with full retail pricing, we can. And we didn't have to. If we didn't, then right, basically our community growth becomes smaller or slower, I should say. But we did it because we wanted to get more games and grow the community so that we have more people to play and have a really have a growth to get a better community bigger community, I should say. So we decided to sacrifice our profit to make that happen, and we sort of did it because so we wanted to do this for us as a family. So I hope we can get your understanding. My sincere thank you so much for that. And
John, a very specific question here from Gene. Two boxes have been shipped from FedEx in Riverside, California. He's just wondering if there's a chance that could be the departure FedEx destination from your knowledge.
Did it happen today or yesterday?
Looks like it happened today. 2 packages shipped to me today and arriving the 29th of December from Riverside, California.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's Riverside or not. I just know that it's Southern California.
Okay.
But if it's 2 packages, potentially, because they did say, I do know that we were scheduled for shipments today. But I haven't read, I have to read this email now on what's going on. But right, if it's quote unquote, they're supposed to have shipped things out today. So it may be.
Okay. And I think P-Dubs just summed up 2020 with this comment.
Yeah. Don't get it stupid. I told you. Thank you. But anyway, just to conclude, so pre-orders are going. If you're able to help to spread the word, I would sincerely appreciate it. It's gonna really help us out to make this happen together. So thank you so much for that. And in 2021, just want to let you know, little quick heads up that a lot more awesome stuff are coming. So stay tuned.
Yes. And does that complete the slideshow, John?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Yes, it does.
And we're back. And John, we're going to try to do a little bit of a recap on a year in review here a little bit, just because it's this is show number 67, and in order to make that happen, there's some people that have just been kind of critical to this whole thing from day one that have been kind of the ultimate iiRcadians. There's a chance with your connections, John, and some of the people in the gaming world that maybe we could get one to join us. What do you think?
Yeah, actually, there's a really weird wrestler that I know. Oh. Yeah, he was in some of my favorite commercials and things like that from my youth. So I asked him if he can join. I don't know if he did or not. But I asked him if he can join.
Okay.
Should we check it out?
Well, do you want to try a countdown and see what it leads to?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
All right. Here is Mr. MD.
Yeah. What is going on, John Collin? How you doing? Turn those frowns upside down. Macho Dubs is here. How's it going, my friend?
Woo!
Incredible. Just seconds ago, P-Dubs, you were commenting in the chat, and then now, how did this happen?
Incredible.
Magic. Through the power of the internet.
Whoa. Damn.
I think you're traveling through the internet, just like some of the cartoons that I saw.
Yes. Thanks so much for inviting me, guys. Really sorry to hear about the warehouse staff. They're trying to get these units shipped out to folks. Everyone's waiting to get their iiRcades. And some folks there in the warehouse just came down with COVID, and they just told, I was like, literally, I'm sitting here waiting to join the show, and I saw you read that text message. I was like, oh crap. I know people want to get their iiRcade machines. Like, look, they're pretty cool once you got them. I know you guys are going to get them. I'm really sorry to hear about this, John. This is heartbreaking. Today, you have a big announcement coming up a little bit later, but this kind of dampers the spirit a little bit, and I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. But guys, don't worry. It's going to happen. They're going to ship. Hopefully, right? Fingers crossed.
And you know what really helped to raise people's spirits was the amazing review you posted. I think it was late yesterday. It was your first chance to really share the full experience. Can you sum it up for some of those who haven't had a chance to watch on YouTube or on your channel?
Yeah. So for instance, guys, when you're doing a review on a Multicade, it is so hard. It is so hard to try and make it a short review, right? Like these Multicades behind me, those videos I've done for all three of these machines behind me, were very long videos, because when it comes to multicades, the word multi is paramount. There's so much you can do with these machines. You have so many options and games and things to look at, things to consider versus static machines, right? A static machine, I could review and get that done in like a less than 10-minute review, but it was so hard. So my apologies for the long review, but I wanted to do a partial teardown of the machine, let folks see what was under the hood, as well as go over the user interface, as well as go over the games included, as well as the history of iiRcade. It was a very long review. If you guys watched all 19 minutes, maybe I'll send you a P-Dub sticker in the mail.
Oh, nice. I want it. I want your sticker.
But overall, Jong, although you and I have become friends, I told Jong, I said, if you send me a demo unit, although we're friends, the gloves come off when it's time for a review. If I see opportunities for improvement, I will definitely put those in my video to make sure that audience knows it's not a biased review or anything of that nature. And sure enough, we pointed out several opportunities for improvement, because I did have the machine in my possession for about 4 or 5 days, playing around with it before I did the review. I didn't just unbox it and post a review like you see on a lot of other channels. Spent a lot of quality time tinkering with it, playing the games, and coming up with hopefully what I thought were some good thoughts for everybody. If anyone has any questions about my personal experience with the iiRcade, feel free to throw those in the chat. I'll give you my honest answers and all that kind of stuff. But overall, John, I think folks who participated in the Kickstarter, just like I said in my review, when your units arrive, I think you're going to be very, very happy with them. Between the build quality, the performance, as well as the number of games and options that'll be coming your way down the road.
That's great news, P-Dubs.
Yeah.
And P-Dubs, just before that, John, I was just going to say, P-Dubs, for people who don't know, I think that almost everyone does, but where can they catch your review? Where would you like people to drop it? Maybe drop it in the YouTube, in the chat there?
Oh, yeah, just P-Dubs Arcade Loft on YouTube. Pretty easy to find. YouTube.com/P-Dubs Arcade.
Yeah, definitely worth watching, guys. John, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I think everybody should be subscribing to P-Dub's channel. I think it's amazing. There are 3 things that I want to state and make sure everybody understands. Right. Number one, right. When we P-Dubs and I are great friends, right? But when we established our relationship, first thing that we said is, you do whatever you need to do. I'm not gonna get in your way, right? So I want you to say the honest thing, right? So this is the first thing that the P-Dubs and I established, right? I want to make it clear. Number 2, during his quote unquote playtime with the device, Patrick, I didn't contact you at all.
Nope.
That was done on purpose, right? So I didn't want to influence anything, right? So I want this to be very, very honest, unbiased review. And number 3, I've learned a lot from his review too. So what P-Dub said, we're already working on making the improvements. So I am so glad that P-Dubs Macho Dubs pointed it up. I really appreciated it. And same for Jeff's review as well. So I read it, saw everything, really loved them. We're making the changes, and it's gonna just help us to get so much better. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. And by the way, Macho Dubs, I actually thought your video was short, not long.
Really?
Because I was enjoying them so much. I'm like watching this. I'm like, yeah, this is so awesome. This is awesome. Oh my God, I want more of it.
No, 19 minutes is an eternity on YouTube. Usually when you do a review on a product, a lot of guys, you'll notice product reviews typically 15 minutes or less, but I just couldn't shave off 4 more minutes. I just couldn't find it. I tried, guys, it was originally like a 28-minute video and I had to trim out 10 minutes. So, it's a lot of work there, guys. Now a couple things.
There was no intermission though, P-Dubs.
Yeah.
So it's not that long unless it has an intermission.
Unless YouTube put in mid-roll ads, which I absolutely hate mid-roll ads. If you guys had to click through those, my apologies.
And a 60-minute story would be about that length, and it's as important as a 60-minute story. So I'm glad it was what it was.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Just wanted to let you know.
Definitely. Yeah.
Now looking at the user interface, John, although your user interface today is a little bit more modern appealing than other arcade and gaming companies out there, there's always opportunity for improvement. Some folks in the comments of my video, they're not fans of that plain white screen behind the games. And is there potential via firmware update you might be able to make that background look a little bit prettier?
Anything is possible, my friend.
And also, let me ask you another potential question. You know what I do like? I like how under the categories of every game, there's a wheel with the list of games, right? But it just has the name of the game. You know what would be super cool, John, would be put the game logos there instead of the name of the game. That would be kind of a cool firmware update as well, wouldn't that be?
That's really interesting. I completely agree with you. I will get that into the list.
Guys, let us know in the live chat what you think about that. Would you like to have game logos on the spinning wheel as you scroll through your arcade game lineup? And also, would you guys like to have more colorful, different backgrounds versus kind of like the whitish background on that user interface? Let us know. And maybe John will make it happen. I'm advocating for you guys. Let me know what you guys think.
All right. And guys, we have a trivia question coming up here. John, are you modeling the prize today?
Am I?
I think you would. Well, is it hat, hoodie, or shirt? I don't recall.
I don't recall either.
Okay. How about
Patrick,
winner's choice?
Patrick, I'll let you choose.
What
shirt, hat, or hoodie?
Let's do. Well, we're just getting started. Let's not go crazy. Let's do the hat.
That it is.
Okay.
All right, we're playing for the hat. The iiRcade limited edition hat.
And the first trivia question is, and P-Dubs is not allowed to answer this because he has an intimate knowledge of this.
Okay.
When did we host the first ever iiRcade live session? Ooh. When did we host the first ever iiRcade live session? We're going to take the month for this.
Hard one. That's a hard one.
Just the month is okay.
Wow. I wonder if anybody's going to figure out.
But if they get the exact day, John, could we do a prize upgrade?
If you get an exact date, let's do hoodie.
Okay, if the exact date's there, it's a hoodie. But if the first correct answer is just the month, then March 1919. No, I don't think.
1919. It's been 87 years.
Yeah, it feels like that. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, we got April. I think Jeff Rainwater may be the first. Let's see if he's on YouTube. Is he our first? I think so. Yes.
Looks like it.
Woo! So YouTube gets the first answer, and that's good for a. Does Jeff have a hat? And if not, does he get a second hat, John?
I don't think he has a hat, right, Jeff?
Okay.
He wins all the time. He's cheating. He's cheating.
He's got the inside scoop. There's some guesses for the exact date here as well. There's some more correct answers, but just a little later on Facebook, and an exact date guess. That's close too. All very close. John, yeah, sorry, John.
Jeff, are you cheating?
Oh, Jeff does not have a hat, he says. Okay, so nice. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah. And speaking about that first ever session, John, I think you've spent some time and put together a little retrospective of that awesome moment and what it led to.
So this is end of the year, right? And I was feeling a little nostalgic, so I went back and watched our first session to see how it may look like. And when I was watching that, I'm like, oh my God, we were young. No, let me tell you, I had no white hair on my head. Look, I'm like white all over the place. I didn't have that back then. That was only like 8 months ago. Colin actually always looks great, right? So
I firmly believe that Colin is part vampire. Like I honestly do.
Let me change the color to the light color, and it'll convince you. This will get worse. I currently have it on yellow. I still look white even with the. There's a white light. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. If you look very closely, he has like really sharp two teeth, and he drinks like a lot of wine. I wonder what it is. Is it really wine?
It's not wine. It's not wine.
Colin doesn't get old. I wonder why.
Yeah, he drinks the blood of marketing executives from other arcade companies.
That's right. I was in that 1919 launch video. Yeah. John, shall we roll back the retrospective?
Yeah, let's get a little nostalgic, guys.
Okay,
All right,
guys.
now hey, before you hit the play button, guys, let's make sure we pay attention and see how many gray hairs did Jong add since the first live stream until today. Let's see if we can count them.
Let's go. Here we go. This is being broadcast live on the iiRcade Facebook page. My name is Colin Trethewey.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me. So glad to be on here. iiRcade it's more than just a project. To us, it's actually a dream. It was always been a dream to be able to own an arcade at home since I was young. And that kind of childhood dream is something that you have to make happen. He sort of defined it as a new category that we're trying to make. It is able to deliver the experiences that you've never been able to have before. It actually draws you in. Actually, once I get started, it literally draws me in. So by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh my God, it's already been 2 hours. It's already been 3 hours. It's not an arcade device where you buy and it's got a couple of games and that's all you have. We'll continuously have new games.
And we got a hello from Patrick Walton.
For listening. I would like to be doing this Facebook Live thing a lot more frequently as well, especially leading up to launch, so that you know exactly what we have and experience many of these together. I want to play games with you and show you our product, how it looks like, how it operates, and things like that, so you know exactly what it is. And by the time we launch, then you're comfortable. We're working 24/7 to bring this as soon as we can with the best quality and best experience for you. I'm very thankful for all your support and believing in us, and we'll do whatever we can to make sure that we deliver to you the best product possible with the best experiences. Really, really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for everything, and let's continue communicating and make this happen together. Thanks a lot, everybody.
John,
oh my God!
All right. All right, so I got to point
7, John.
I got to point something out here, John. Going back and watching that, guys, call me crazy. It's your first live stream. You're showing highlights from the first one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you're all professional. Got your glasses on. Got your shirt all straight. Got your collar all straight. Didn't really know. And over the last how many months, we've gotten to see the real John, the man behind the scenes. We've gone from Mr. Business Professional to him dancing with Mark and Prentice and drinking Happy Juice. This really has been an experience.
So we call him Crazy John, right?
Yep, Crazy John. Really cool,
my
man.
God. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
And there was a brief P-Dubs mention in that. Very brief.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Comment. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I was there on the first live stream. I definitely wanted to see your first live stream because you were at CES. I was at CES, but I was volunteering for another arcade company. So I was working their booth as a volunteer. So I just couldn't get to you and I had a meeting scheduled because you were meeting with other YouTubers. You met with Cool Toy, Retro Ralph, a couple other people, I think. And I was on the list of YouTubers you were going to meet and do a demonstration for at CES, but I couldn't get away from my volunteer responsibilities to come meet you. So I was like, I didn't get to meet Jong in person. I'm going to watch his first live stream. And once I watched your first live stream, I was definitely like, okay, I want to see this thing through. I want to see what this is all about. So it's been a fun adventure. So that's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about it, but at CES I was like crying because you didn't come visit me.
Stop it.
He was.
And Colin saw me crying.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. He was definitely crying. That was interesting at CES, guys, the number of masks that were being worn. And to us, it was still a bit of a novelty to some of us, but they were obviously forecasting something that was to come.
Mm-hmm.
But and John, you made a lot of great contacts there. You had such an incredible position of your booth right at the entrance to the main hall. Just amazing the volume of traffic. You must have had 50,000 people walk by there.
That was incredible. We're like really busy. We don't even remember how many people we met because we met a lot of people. Yeah, only person out of all the people that we met, only one person that I didn't meet is the only person that I remember, and that was P-Dubs.
That's right. That's right.
Just to make you feel bad.
That's right. Exactly. Well, guys, there's memory lane is amazing, but there's also what's to come. We're about halfway into the show, and sometimes this time of the show, things happen. Special things happen. I wonder if anything will happen today.
Special things like what? Like announcements?
Maybe acknowledgments of incredible Christmas spirit. Thank you, P-Dub. Thank you for the hat. Amazing.
No problem. No
There we
problem.
go.
Wow, it must be a surprise. I don't know what you're talking about.
And on that note, just before we move on, we have to show the some more Christmas spirit. The green screen is not working today, but we do need to show Chevy Chase's house.
Oh, look at that.
There it is. Nice. Cousin Eddie is just out of the shot, down unloading his RV with some awful stuff. But there's
the greatest payoff in that movie is just turning on the light switch in the garage. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah,
that is the ultimate moment. And he's all, ah!
Yeah, incredible. Yeah. And the entire city goes out, right? I think he zaps the town for a while. Yeah. Well, John, what do you think? Any chance of something today? I know anything's possible.
I think anything's possible. Today is the very last finale. So I think we do have to make it grand. I mean, we have our special friend here as well. So it must be something special going on today. So let's see what it is.
All right. Well, let's try a countdown and then straight into the announcement. Here we go.
Very cool, man. Very cool. And look, there's an app. What's that?
What is that?
You see that little iiRcade app? What is that, guys?
I can see it.
Oh, look at that. There's an app, baby. So, yeah, very, very, very exciting. John, you might want to let people know, like, how, because I don't want to steal your thunder, man. How many games are going to be available on the App Store? How much are they going to cost?
All right.
Are they gonna if they buy them, can they buy them today, and will they be ready by the time they log into their arcade machine? Like, how's all this work, man?
Let's review that. And I have slides for that. I don't mean to make it boring or anything, but here they are. We'll go through the slides real quick, give you quick information on the App Store, and then we'll have some more conversation. So here it is. Woo! App Store is open, sort of. Here we go. We'll give you some information here. So it's our application store will support Android, which you can access via application as well as via the web. On Apple, iPhones, you can access it. It's going to have exactly same experience as the Android application, except for the obvious reasons, right? We were not able to upload a application version of it, so you can access it via the web. And then, of course, again, you can also access it via the web from your PC, etc., etc. And there is a link that actually I was going to show you here, but I just got the information about like 30 seconds ago that there is one issue with creating an account in the application that was not there in the morning. So we're gonna fix this up.
Hey,
And then,
hey, John.
yeah.
Hey, real quick, folks
Yeah.
are automatically whipped out their phones and started looking for the app. Guys, the app is currently hidden. Obviously, it's going to go live when John says it goes live, probably after he does the reveal. So don't worry, guys. If you search for it in your Google Play Store, your iPhone store, you're not going to see it right now because it's hidden. But he's going to be turning it on shortly after this stream, if I recall. So, John, continue. I just wanted to answer the questions in the chat because I know everyone pulled their cell phones out of their pockets. There you go, buddy.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we were initially planning on enabling it, but this unexpected error that just came about. So we're gonna fix this and we're gonna enable it as soon as it's ready. So we'll let you know. But again, we'll be supporting all Android, iPhone, and web, and you'll be able to access it from there. Application was supposed to be live until 30 seconds ago, where you can create your account, you can browse, you can purchase games, and a lot more functionalities will be added, including making it prettier. So those are coming. FYI, when you get the application, you will see that there's a little logo that says beta. That basically means that more awesome stuff are coming. So stay tuned for that. Now, the other thing, when we enable the application, this application access is going to accompany a software update as well onto the device. So right now, we are still working on the software update. It's not complete yet, but it's almost there. So even if you had the application right now, I mean, you can go in, you can create an account, you can purchase it, but you won't be able to download it to a device because number one, you don't have your devices yet. But number two, even if you did, you need a software update. So we're going to try to make it happen as soon as we can. Hopefully before you get your units, but we'll see. We're working very, very hard to make it happen. So we'll keep you updated. Just to let you know, the games that you'll be seeing on iiRcade Store. iiRcade Store, the games on there are very, very different from some of the other games that you see. So for example, our games are 100% complete game publisher approved, right? So we've tested them to death. Our game publisher partners, right? They had to look, they had to play, and they had to approve. If there's any issue, then their approval doesn't come, which means we're not allowed to release them until those are approved by our partners. Which means the games that you see on these stores are approved games from the game publishers, which means, right, the experience is going to be completely different. For example, than if you're playing these games on a with illegal ROMs on a illegal systems and things like that, right? So just wanted to let you know that you're getting the full experience that is approved by the game publishers. That's a big difference. And these games are fully optimized for best experience on iiRcade, right? So for example, the games that you see, those are fully iiRcade, iiRcadeized version of the games, and fully optimized. So for example, I'm saying this because I've heard some comments saying that iiRcade games are cell phone games, and they're not. I'll just be very, very clear. They're very optimized iiRcade versions of the games, and at least most of the games anyway. There are a couple of cell phone games. I admit it, and you know exactly what they are, but they're only like 2 or 3 max. Rest of the other games are complete iiRcadeized versions, very similar to like how you have the Switch versions and PlayStation versions. These are iiRcade versions. We are going to be focusing completely on quality, value, and the experience of the games. So which means even if you're playing the exactly same game, when you're playing an iiRcade, it's going to be so much better experience. and a lot more features are going to be added to iiRcade as well. The game experience does not stop on the experiences that you'll be seeing today. Right, same games, experiences are continuously going to be improved, and we're going to bring a lot of amazing experiences on these games that you'll be purchasing on the App Store continuously, right, on iiRcade. So just wanting to make sure that that is communicated, and we've worked very, very hard to make this happen, and we're very proud of it. So let me get into launch day plans. I don't know if this has been cut off or not, but launch day, which was supposed to be today, we put up about 35 games on there, sort of intentionally, because what we thought is, right, I think we could have put 100 games on there, if we wanted to, but we said if we put all the 100 games there right now, right, it's gonna be very confusing. So instead of taking, like, for example, PlayStation and Xbox approach, we decided to take the Nintendo approach, where we will release some great games on day one, and then get you to get familiarized with all the games that are uploaded. And then from there, we'll continue adding more games frequently. And then we'll do that very frequently until we reach number 100. And then we'll continue releasing more games after that, right? And of course, again, not all the games are approved by the publisher yet. We're still working on them. So just to let you know. But these are 35 are already approved by publishers. And these are some of the breakdowns, right? I won't go over into much detail, but I think we have a pretty good balance of the breakdown. The price is going to be between $299 and $14.99, as we described earlier. Only one game is at $14.99. I think 2 games are at $12.99. Everything is under $10 for this initial launch. Going to the price summary. So this is basically the breakdown, right? So 3 types of platforms. One is ColecoVision, which is going to be between $299 and $499, depending what the game is. Looks like medium is probably like $399, like just by looking at it. And then arcade games are going to be between $499 and $1299. I bet the $1299 is going to be like very small number. These are going to be very special games that were like very expensive for us to acquire, and went through a lot of hoops to make sure that they're perfect and get approved and things like that, right? Most of the games, from what we see right now, are going to be between $599 and $999, depending on the game. And then the modern games, they start at $599, and then it goes up. Right now, today's release, the games are supposed to be released today. We're going again up to $14.99. But again, on the modern games, what we said is we're going to, what's the best way to put it? We're going to try to get a lot of awesome games, right? And obviously, again, a game that sells in PlayStation for $60, they're not going to give it to us for $40. So we're going to be bringing those games that are really amazing, and we're going to be working to get those games, and they're going to be priced accordingly, and they need to be priced accordingly for us to be able to get them. Again, all the pricing decisions are made together with the game publishers, and right, that's how these are determined. Again, modern games are going to be most likely anywhere between like $999 and $14.99, depending on the game. Okay, let us know if you have any questions. From application perspective, I'll just go over some really quick features. So navigation system we designed to be really easy. Again, this is beta version, and right from there was a big request to make this prettier, and we will make sure we make this prettier. Again, this is just a first attempt, but we'll make this prettier with great looking background and things. And
Jong and I were talking because, guys, I have access to the beta, obviously, for testing of the app. And I was telling Jong, I was like, when you look at the main menu, like the game tiles are cool, but the background's just this plain white background. I said it's kind of boring. However, when you actually click on a tile and hop in a game, there's like a little trailer for the game and there's screenshots of the game. Like it's a very pretty user interface once you actually pick a game tile, but the main menu here is a little bland. We need some excitement. We need an experience, Jog.
Of course, my friend, of course. And this is all about partying, so we'll make sure that this is party atmosphere.
Hey, in the minimalist tech world, that's 2.0, that white background, John. You nailed it. Just kidding. 2.0 in the tech.
We'll be giving some demos in a second, but just to let you know that these are like horizontal columns where you can scroll through the action genres and you can scroll through the arcade genres, etc., etc. Up at the top, we have featured games tab, so you can look through, see what's the featured game of the week, etc., etc. So clean navigation system. Second, simple menu structure. As you can see on the left, it's very simple. I'm assuming that more are going to be added here, so stay tuned. But right now, we kept it very simple on purpose. And we're adding a lot of great features, and there is going to be a lot more great features. But here, for initial launch, we focus on some basic stuff that are really important. So, for example, the parental guidance feature, right? So you go to settings, and if you click on some of these, for example, plus 17, then it's not going to show plus 17 games, right? So that when you want to show your game list to your children, then it'll only show what they're supposed to see.
Yep.
So
yeah, Jeff Rainwater, he's going to be hanging around the T games. He's not going to be playing the 17, 18 and up games. So.
Yeah, we were actually going to name these old J's in front. So that,
oh my God, Jeff Rainwater is really the funny. Jeff Rainwater is really the funniest guy in the world. He just wrote in the chat, Jong just showed us his password. It's asterisk, 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 asterisk. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jeff. We love Jeff. We love Jeff. There you go, guys. There's Jog's password if you're trying to hack the iiRcade platform.
Oops. Hey, Michael, we need to change my password. They found out what it is. But here's the great password feature. FYI here, Jeff, you need to turn like all these off because these are too mature. So next slide, previous system. So we got a lot of requests for this that we worked very hard to implement. So before you're purchasing the game, like Mr. Macho Dub said, you can watch a video. This is a full demo video that Michael and his team put together, which are great videos. And then underneath, there are like 10 pictures of the game. So you can have a look at the pictures, you can have a look at the play, and then make a decision on whether to get this game or not. In the future, obviously, we're going to be adding more functionalities to this. And we have some great ideas, and you probably know what they are. So stay tuned for that. And pictures, by the way, look like this on the right side. Like Mr. Macho Dub said, one-click purchase. We made it as easy as possible. So if you click on the blue button, just get the screen that says purchase card, and you press buy, then you buy. Now I know what you're gonna say. Now you guys also know my credit card number too. So after this, I'll probably block it. But one-click purchase is the other functionality and experience that we put in. Now the next slide, I think we have gotten like a lot of requests for this, which I'm very excited to introduce. That we introduced a trial system. So
nice.
Yeah, you purchase, you have 30 minutes to play, and if you don't like it, you can refund in 30 minutes.
There you go. So like. Yeah, because some of these games, hey, like you can't do that on Steam. You know what I mean? Like if I buy a game on Steam, I can't just say, you know what, I don't like this game, Steam. Can you take it back? Really, without it being a hassle, right? Like that's pretty cool. I didn't even know about this. That's pretty cool, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Jong, there's someone that's banned from that. His name is Donkey Jong Jr. Because he beats everything in a matter of minutes. So he can't have that 30-minute option.
Yeah, he was actually
great. That's amazing.
Jong, I have an important question though. We're all anticipating Retromania hitting the App Store here in February when it releases on all platforms. But tell me, at least Matt Mania is going to be live in the store today, or
it depends. Matt Mania is in the list.
Matt Mania is live. All right, at least we got Matt Mania until Retromania comes out. Very cool.
Matt Mania is live, and Tag Team Wrestling is also live. So you have two wrestling games that you can play with.
Nice. That's cool. There you go.
That was like number one for me, right? So, so that was a quick overview of the system. Let us know if you have any questions. Again, I'm very excited about the tryout system, which I thought was pretty cool. And let's do a quick demo, shall we?
Sure.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So I'm going to disengage my presentation. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, great.
I'm going to bring up my browser, right, just so that it's easier to show.
Oh, you can do that. Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah. Absolutely. So here's a browser. As you can see, all the list. And if you click on this, you get the menu. And if you click on My Games, it shows you all the games that are supposed to be installed on my system and status of the device, right? So which means you can also pick and choose. If you have more than one device, you can pick and choose which device gets what games and so forth. Very easy to organize. And then if you click on the library, it will show you all the games that you purchased, and you can push out the installation, right? You can uninstall, you can do everything here, which I think is pretty cool. If I go to account, it'll show you my account information, as you can see. Right, I can undo if I want to see some adult-rated games and things like that, or I can click these off if I don't want my kids to see. If you go in here, it will show you my purchase history. As you can see, I purchased Admar and I refunded, right? Which is pretty cool. And then here, it shows my device and things. Let me try that. I'm going to pick a game. I'll pick Comedian.
Okay.
You have a choice?
No. Well, you guys know I'm excited about Oddmar. So, but Retro Collect asked in the chat. He said, "What 3 games would you pick up?" So, obviously, what is that? The new game that you just showed last week, the black and white horror game,
White Knight.
White Knight, but that's not available yet. I would definitely pick that up in a heartbeat. Obviously, Oddmar, all the wrestling games, Retromania, Matt Mania, Tag Team Wrestling, I would pick those up. And also Spin Master. So Spin Master you included on this demo unit. Spin Master, it definitely has kind of like a Metal Slug feel to it, with the way it's a side scrolling platformer game, and it's just one of those obnoxious kill everything you see type games. And I think Spin Master is right there on the list as well. So I enjoyed playing Spin Master last night. Geez, I played it for like 45 minutes to an hour. Like I just couldn't get enough of it. So, wow. So Spin Master I would recommend as well for folks. But yeah, see what I'm really excited about, because as you guys know, I collect all these arcade machines, right? And I play a lot of games and I have access to a lot of games. I'm really excited about the games that Jong is going to bring to this platform, that games that should be on arcades, like Retromania. And Oddmar is actually a really fun game to play on an arcade machine. The horror games. My son loves the Dead Effect 2 is going to be available in the store today, right? Dead Effect 2. My son loves playing Dead Effect 2 on the demo unit with the 2 joysticks, which is really exciting. So that's the kind of stuff that really excites me about this platform. Now, I know some folks also, too, it depends on their preference. They might say, you know what? I just want arcade or Coleco games or something of that nature. What's cool, Jong, is you're going to have genres for everyone's taste, right? So, I think it all comes down to personal preference, as always, right? So I'm really looking forward to personally playing games on your platform that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to play on other platforms without, because your games, the ones that'll be optimized, right? Mm-hmm. Like some games you have, I could play on other platforms, but they might not be the most perfect experience, right? Like there's a trade-off, right? So we'll have to see. Like I'm really excited about like a lot of the modern stuff. So hopefully that long-winded speech made some kind of sense. So
it was great. Made perfect sense. Thanks for that. I think I completely agree with you, and thank you so much again for this.
Hey guys, quick question that's not so quick, but just important before it scrolls by. I don't know if you can read that, John, as well, and P-Dubs, but wondering about the adult content in Gunbird. Can you please confirm this content will be available to be enabled and disabled by the end user rather than just unilaterally removing this content?
It's a great question. Unfortunately, it's not going to be controllable, but it's not going to make much difference, right? Because we're going to be removing some languages that are not appropriate, maybe some graphics that are not appropriate. So, and you won't, everyone is not going to feel get impacted by this. Should I say? Gameplay doesn't change, the story doesn't change, nothing changes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that. By the way, real quickly, just to conclude, I really appreciated Patrick's comment. I really thank you so much for that. And we're going to be doing our best to get you the best of modern games as well as the arcade games. I think arcade game side, the difference on arcade is going to be obviously the experience, quote unquote. Also, the fact that these are going to be fully approved, optimized and approved by for and by our game publishers. I think that's going to be another huge difference because you will see that full arcade experience that you're not going to be able to see if you're playing this on a PC or other illegal devices. So I just wanted to point that out. You're going to get at the real arcade experience on iiRcade. All right, let me show you a couple of stuff. So I'm going to check out this Admar. I'm going to purchase, and then I'm going to refund, right? Which is going to be fun. So first of all here, you click on play. You'll be able to see the video that Michael and his awesome team have created, which is really cool. And then if I scroll down, you'll see different pictures, right? And then if you wanna look at these pictures more closely, then you can click on it. You can zoom in, zoom out, and then you can close. You can do a lot of stuff. And I'm going to purchase. So I'm going to click on $9.99. And then I'm going to click buy. Success. That's it. You just bought the game. And then if I click download, if I click OK, then it's going to download to my device. But right now, I don't have my device linked, so I click cancel. So it's purchased. So again, if I click on this, it'll this will also allow me to attempt the re-download too that I just canceled. If I click on refund, success. That's it. I'm done. Refund is done. Everything's one click. Very easy to do. Right. So there was a refund feature. Now let's go into actually purchasing and download install again. Right. Let's see. Let's do Avenging Spirit. I think that's a pretty good game, right? Again, Avenging Spirit. I can check out the video and say, oh my God, this is really cool. See, this is actual experience on the iiRcade, right? Playing on the iiRcade. So you'll actually be able to see how it is playing on the iiRcade. And you can look at the graphics and go, this is interesting. I want to buy this. So I click on it and then click on buy. Right? Just click on buy. Processing success. Purchase successfully. Now, let me show you on the device side how it looks. Let me see if my camera's working. There it is. Okay, if you can see my screen. Can we make my screen bigger? Oh, thank you. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot to click on download to button.
Cool. So it just sent it right to the machine, huh?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So you see how quick that was. Again, yeah. So my apologies for not clicking the download button, but I did as soon as I said it. And you can see how quick the response was there.
Now, John, what happens if they make the purchase, the machine's powered off? I'm assuming the minute they power it on, the download will push through, or how does that work?
Yes, as soon as it comes back on, the download will push through.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so everything will be seamless. So let's say you you're in Starbucks and you purchase something, and by the time you come home, you'll be able to play. Right? Very
That's pretty
simple,
cool.
very quick process, and just check. What did I just download?
Was it Oddmar you just downloaded?
No, Avenging Spirits. I just downloaded. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. There it is. Avenging Spirits.
See, I'm telling you, John. I like the wheel. Right, the wheel is a very common thing we see in retro gaming user interfaces, right? But instead of saying Avenging Spirit Beach Buggy Racing, I would love to see game logos there for each game. I just think it'll look so much prettier. And I think some folks in the chat agreed. If you guys think that would be cool, throw that in the chat. Maybe John will make that happen in a firmware update.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea too. I like the idea a lot. Keep them coming. I'm definitely listening. So thanks for the fantastic idea there.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
John,
that was the demo. Yep.
Great, John. Are you? I think that's on your camera, right? So you're coming back on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, on the demo camera. Great. Good stuff. And is the slideshow complete, John? Are we still any more slides?
We're done with slides.
Okay, great.
So no more boring stuff.
Good stuff. No, great, and lots of questions. I think P-Dubs was answering some of them on the fly there. A lot of comments about censorship, which I know is kind of something you're going to deal with, John, on a kind of a case-by-case basis. Is that
so parental guidance and censorship is very important for us.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue making the experience better, but we're going to make sure that it's definitely communicated so that before you make any purchase, you'll know exactly what games to avoid for your kids. Or if you want to play it, then you can get them as well. So we're going to take it very seriously.
Excellent. Yep. We could ask. We'd love to hear your questions, guys. If you want to ask any questions, we're here for a few more minutes. And P-Dubs, did you want to throw out a trivia question there? And what would the prize be, John?
Oh, a hoodie, right? We're at a hoodie.
I think so.
This one is hoodie worthy.
Hoodie worthy. Okay, if you say so, definitely.
All right, get your fingers ready, guys. Get your fingers ready. You're going to win an iiRcade hoodie. P-Dubs has got a piece of trivia for you. On John's very first live stream, what was the very first game he demonstrated for everybody on the iiRcade device? Throw it in the chat. First person we see wins.
Great question.
Uh-oh. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. Take a second for the chat to catch up.
Has it been mentioned today during this live?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No. I notice a lot of people are putting the wrong answer in because you've said this game is your favorite game, but that's incorrect, guys. It's not Double Dragon.
It is not Double Dragon. Is it Jet Ski?
No.
Is it Bomb Squad?
No, it's not Riptide Renegade.
There's a lot of good answers.
It was the very first game, guys. The very first game.
Hey, there's Beach Buggy. That's a good answer. That was played recently.
No. Someone's gonna get it.
Oh, hang on, way up top.
I saw it in the chat. Someone said it.
Oh, did you?
Is that the first one, guys? Double RG with
I think it was
Dead
Double
Effect
RG
2?
with Dead Effect 2. I think it
Dead
was
Effect
double.
2?
I think he
Oh
might
my
be
God.
the first.
Let's just double check, make sure it's fair, and I think it was Double RG.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of Double Dragons above that.
Yeah, guys,
my
it
God.
is Dead Effect 2, guys. Dead Effect 2 was the very first game Jong showed us. Obviously, Double Dragon. I think it was episode 2, wasn't it? Like, I can't remember. I think it was episode 2. Yeah, it was episode 2. You're like, this is my favorite game of all time, Double Dragon.
Yeah.
And that's why people remembered it, Jong, because you said it was your favorite.
I gotcha.
But Dead Effect 2, man, I really got that sun burning a hole in me. I got to close those curtains. Holy cow. I live in the desert.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Dead Effect 2 was the first game he ever showed us, which was kind of fun. So
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, that was
So
really
that's a hoodie going. You just have to message Jong here in the Facebook chat. Or no, it was a YouTube winner. So, Jong, do you want him to email you?
Yeah, gamer@iiRcade.com. Double to
Okay.
the G. Congratulations. Go.
Okay. P-Dubs, do you want to close your blind? I can put the hoodies up while you race
yeah,
across. Up
yeah,
to
go
you.
ahead.
Yeah.
I'll
Actually,
remove you for a sec. I'll remove you for one sec.
while you do that, I saw a quick question or sort of a
Yeah.
comment. in the
Okay,
middle.
John.
I just wanted to answer this. So, we're not forcing censorship.
Yeah, I saw that way up above. Yeah.
We're not forcing censorship. It's going to
that's
be
good.
all up to you. It's your choice. But for that one specific game, Gunbird, we really thought a word that was used there is not appropriate. So that one, we are going to change that word. And I don't think that. I think that's that has to be because that word shouldn't have been used in the first place. But we're not forcing censorship again for that one game. We will have to change that one word and nudity. But especially because this is a preloaded game. But for the other games, all the other games that are in the store, especially, it's your choice. So I just want to point that out.
We have a request for Leisure Suit Larry, John.
I love the game. I want the game.
That would be hilarious.
I want with that low, I want the entire series.
And Troy lobbying for a Facebook winner for a hoodie as well, but I think it's always YouTube versus Facebook here. So
I think we got two YouTube winners today.
Yeah, that's true. That's
versus 0.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of Mark Twig Jones, guys, make sure you check out Get Off My Lawn Gaming on YouTube. Mark is waiting for his iiRcade to arrive. I can't wait to see what he thinks of it. And if there's one thing, if you guys have followed my channel, is I love competitive gaming. I love leaderboards and things like that. And I got to give a shout out, guys. Go check out Gunther's Facebook page if you want to join the leagues for iiRcade, which is really, really cool. Hopefully he'll get that set up, and hopefully that'll be a fun experience for everyone as well for our gaming community. Also, because now I have this in my office, I could plug the HDMI cable into my capture card. And I know for a very long time, you guys have been seeing footage of the iiRcade with cameras like pointed over the shoulder. Well, we'll be able to truly capture the gameplay and put it on a screen for you. So later on tonight, I plan on doing an iiRcade live stream on my channel. And I have about 57 games. We'll just, pick a bunch and we'll play them and we'll check them out together. If you guys are interested, swing on by. So
very cool. A couple of questions, guys. John, Capcom Midway possible?
Anything is possible.
Yeah, I walked into that one. I got suckered into that one. Okay. Any update on the first 100 stickers?
Oh, thanks for asking the question. I'm told that they were shipped out.
Okay, great.
So they were done. They were sent to my team, and they shipped it out. Is what they told me.
Nice.
So they're coming. They're coming.
And why does Dragon's Lair leaderboard say 5 guys were used? Does that make sense, guys? Sorry, I'm misreading that, I think.
I think when they played, so here's what's interesting is Prentice and all these guys who already set global leaderboards, they had their settings set to 5 lives. These guys are cheaters. Okay. The real testament will be who has the top score with 3 lives. That's right, Prentice. I'm calling you out.
There we go.
Yeah, soon we're gonna see Mr. P-Dubs on the scoreboard. Very soon.
Yep.
Especially after we reset the scoreboards.
Oh, you're gonna reset them? I didn't know you were gonna reset them.
It depends. It depends. Unless Prentice bribes me.
Yeah.
We'll think.
Special request for P-Dubs here as we move into the holiday season. A Bomb Squad server tonight, P-Dubs.
Well, we could try that. That. See if there's any folks out there with their machines ready to play.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually tried setting this up at my house and it worked. I'm actually trying to see if I can do a quick instructional video on how to do it, but it's really easy. So we'll get it up and running. But unless P-Dubs, do you have it up and running already?
Do I have what up and running?
The server for Bomb Squad.
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay. I'll try to see if I can create a video on how to set that up. It's easy, so I'll get it published.
Anyone want to take this question, P-Dubs or John? How we can tell if leaderboards or online play on these games is listed?
Oh, great question. I believe there should be a categorization that says online and global leaderboard enabled.
Okay.
So it will be shown on the store as well as when you install it, and then when you go into the instruction menu, it's going to be up at the top. It'll show it there as well.
Did you know this one, John? Can you play Bomb Squad server from phone?
Great question. I'm not sure if you can set up on the maybe.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar about the phone version as much as I am on the iiRcade version.
Sure. And Ricky is gung ho to hop on to Bomb Squad tonight.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Here's a question.
Ricky, how do you like your device? I would love to see your pictures and hear more about it, if you can.
Anyone on Prentice's comment here?
You know how easy it is to put a new top score up? Of course it's easy when you have 5 lives, Prentice.
Prentice, I strongly recommend you try it again with 3 lives.
Oh, he's marching down to the basement right now. P-Dubs, what's going on?
I can see him already too, with a happy juice in his hand. Oh,
Very cool.
Nice. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it.
Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Fire them in here. You've got the experts on. I'm referring to P-Dubs and John.
I'm not an expert. Jong's the expert.
Geez. Experience makes you an expert, man.
Yes.
Of course. P-Dubs is always expert in my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. A little bit of final trash talk here, and then
Look at Prentice. He didn't blindfolded. He probably could because he's got the whole left, left, right. He's got it all. He's got it all memorized.
That deserves an oversized comment there from Prentice. We got
You see that everybody's going after Prentice after him becoming taking the top spot on the leaderboard. Everybody's coming after you, my friend.
Here's a question, John. The address. How do people find the store?
We'll post it on our iiRcade community page once we get this fixed and get it up again.
Okay. And this one, capable of light gun games like House of the Dead if light gun was sold as an accessory.
Anything is possible.
Okay, very good.
Ooh.
There we go. And any other questions you guys spot, feel free to jump in. I'm just trying to get them up on screen. Here's one. Powerful enough that could run Dreamcast games.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
But yeah, guys, the App Store, it's real. It's going to go live. I have it on my phone. We're getting some glare here, but yeah, you guys can go in there and check it out, and all that stuff. It's going to go live hopefully today. So very cool.
Any peripherals planned?
Yeah. Before we get to that, this again, App Store did work in the morning. P-Dubs, you were able to create your account, right?
Not this morning because it wasn't fully activated. So
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, but it should work whenever you hit the button and it's click the switch.
Yep. Yeah, we will make that happen. There's a transition happening between our test server and the production, so that may be it. But I'll talk to our team as soon as we get resolved, and we'll make it go live.
Okay. And John, will you send certainly a Facebook post, but also any kind of an announcement through email or anything? I don't know if you have all subscribers or.
Yeah, I'll send it through our backer update as well.
Oh yeah, there you go. Very good. Yep. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And any way to anticipate when? Just I'm just thinking of guys refreshing here all night, or is that a? Any way to know when, John, approximately, or is it up in the air depending on how it goes?
On the containers of ship 2, I'm still trying to find out. So after this, I'll contact our team to see where we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat. Usually I'm the host hitting all the buttons. Colin's messing up my mojo. I was
flow.
literally like clicking on things like I was running the show.
Oh man.
I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not in control here.
Any comment you want, just call it out and I'll find it. Okay. I'm just scrolling around here. So yeah, definitely. No, absolutely.
It's all good. It's all good. Really sad to hear that some of the warehouse came down with COVID and now there's another speed bump. Totally get it, John. Totally understand. This 2020 has been the worst year ever. Ever.
So,
really sorry to hear that, man.
Definitely.
My wife actually just found out her grandmother has COVID and she's in the hospital right now fighting it. So, you know, COVID sucks. So it's stupid. It needs to go away.
Definitely needs to go.
Yeah.
A question from up north, John, where they've been in lockdown up north for quite a while. Speaking of COVID, but how does it look for Canadians?
So, and you can mention they receive email for shipping. Yes. So, all the fulfillment or shipping to our family members in Canada are also going to be going out at the same time.
Oh, great. Okay, excellent.
How you're allocated. So,
okay. Yeah. And how about this one? Development for other Sega games coming along.
Anything is possible in the future.
The guys iiRcadians are clever with different phrasing to try to. They're like it is really like it's like a 60 minutes interview.
Yeah, you know, how many Sega games did you initially announce, John? Was
7.
It 7, right? Mm-hmm. So I can see like these guys in the chat. They're like, so tell us about the other 13 Sega games you got in the hopper. How are those games coming along there, John? Sneaky guys. Yeah, guys, when I go live, if you click that bell on my channel, you get a push notification. But I'll also do a community post as well, which will notify you ahead of time as well. And we could check out some games tonight. It'll be after dinner time hours and all that. So thanks, guys. It's not for me. It's for my wife's grandmother. So she's very old, very scary. So
yeah, definitely. And the community stepping up there with some heartfelt comments. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
lots of them here. Very good.
We'll be praying for you, my friend. We'll be praying for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Are we good? We good?
Are we good with questions?
I think so. I don't see any other questions in the chat.
That was easy. There must be a Christmas gift for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Macho Dove's back.
Oh yeah, dig it.
Oh my God. Hey, I wanna try that. See if I can do it.
Definitely.
Dig it.
I'm really worried, John, that if you put on the glasses, they might look better on you than me, and I'm going to lose my whole shtick. You know what I mean?
One thing that's for sure, you're much cooler than me. So glass goes with you. Yeah. I'll find something that's funnier, right? Yeah. Try for the new year. But you look really cool in the glasses. Love it.
John, a late question here. Can I download from my computer?
The app. So the application from computer you'll be able to access through the web. The application is for Android version, so you'll be able to download to your Android phone directly. But again, iPhone and any other platforms, you'll be able to access through the web, and it'll be the exactly same experience as the Android version.
All right, very good. And I think this is a good comment to go out on, guys. A Merry iiRcade Christmas. Yeah, Merry
IAR Christmas.
That's perfect. Yeah. Do you want to? Sorry, P-Dubs, you had that proper pronunciation. You want to give that again?
Christmas.
IAR
Christmas.
Yes.
Buddy.
Actually, it translates to Merry Christmas.
Merrier
Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's perfect. So that wraps it up, guys. Hey, and on that note, definitely Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone, and prayers with P-Dubs and his family, of course, and everyone else who's been going through this. And Jong, any final thoughts as you wrap up iiRcade Live 2020?
Yeah, 2020 year itself was bad, but 2020, I was very thankful that I was able to meet you, and I was able to meet all of you, and we formed an awesome family together. That's like the best thing that's happened to me this year. So I really appreciate everything to every single one of you. This dream is being made and it's happening because of you, and without you, it doesn't happen. So I really want to make this dream happen together with you. 2021 is going to be even better. So 2020, we'll wrap it up by being able to send you the units as soon as we can. 2021 is a year where we're going to have a lot of fun, lots of amazing fun happen together. I'm looking forward to it. I really appreciated everything this year. I'm kind of surprised that we went this far, 67 times. And again, this was possible because of you. So thank you so much for that. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This is going to be the final episode of 2020. And we'll see you in 2021. P-Dubs, your turn.
All I gotta say, man, is things better turn around here, Jong, or by February your hair is gonna be snow white. And we're gonna have Santa Jong on every live stream in 2021. Santa Jong coming in February, but don't worry, guys, he's gonna get those cabinets out of the warehouse. We're all gonna be playing arcade games soon. We'll see you on the leaderboards and all that kind of stuff, or global leaderboards, or however you want to call it. And as always, guys, oh yeah.
And thank you, P-Dubs, for everything you've done for iiRcade. I know it's subjective, your reviews, but you've been an incredible support and helping everyone with understanding what's going on, keeping everyone up to date. So I'll repeat the great comment by Scott and say Merry Christmas. And let's send us out here this year, 2020, with that update that you shared tonight, Jong, that video. So people who may have tuned in later can catch the exciting update as well. Thanks, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, guys. See you in the new year.
All right.
Love you guys.
Cheers.